Welcome to ATP. On the final day of Black History Month 2025, we're examining the experiences of Black people and reflecting on the tremendous impact minorities have on American culture. Join us as we dive into this conversation right now on Andre the Podcast. The month of February is dedicated to honoring the triumphs and struggles African Americans faced and continue to face throughout U.S. history. The theme of Black History Month this year is African Americans and labor. According to the study of African American life and history, the notion of work constitutes compensated labor in factories, the military, government agencies, office buildings, public service, and private homes. You may ask, who started Black History Month? Well, a scholar named Dr. Carter G. Woodson began a week-long celebration of African Americans in 1926. The NAACP acknowledges Woodson's dedication to celebrating the historic contributions of Black people, which ultimately led to President Gerald Ford expanding Negro History Week to Black History Month every February since 1976. Notable historical figures whose contributions help shape society today include Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Ruby Bridges, Harriet Tubman, Langston Hughes, Bessie Coleman, Shirley Chisholm, Frederick Douglass, George Washington Carver, Maya Angelou, and more. Many Americans and others across the world, including Canada and the United Kingdom, celebrate Black History Month by visiting museums, volunteering with Black-led charities and nonprofit organizations, and more. Many also explore the history of Black freedom movements and other struggles, including civil and human rights. Dr. Martin Luther King's famous "I Have a Dream" speech speaks to the promises of living in a nation where all Blacks are guaranteed the rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness that whites enjoy. Modern-day historical figures whose contributions are celebrated today include former President Barack Obama, Serena Williams, Reverend Al Sharpton, Angela Davis, Reverend Jesse Jackson, former Vice President Kamala Harris, Kim Crenshaw, former First Lady Michelle Obama, Stacey Abrams, and many more. Important figures like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. fought for equal rights for African Americans during the 1950s and 60s. Thurgood Marshall was the first African American justice appointed to the Supreme Court in 1967. Mae Jemison became the first African American female astronaut to travel to space in 1992, and former President Barack Obama was elected the first African American president in the United States in 2008. Today and every day, we celebrate the achievements and experiences African Americans have provided to our culture. Black culture is American culture. Africans were brought to America to be enslaved for their knowledge and serve as a workforce which was exploited by several European countries and then by the United States government. As we close out this Black History special, it is important to remember the past, to live in the present, and continue to fight for the future. I'm Andre Lacey. Be blessed, and we'll see you next time.